now need to open a case against that because that's illegal.
Everything comes back to you.
Hello everybody, hope you guys are good, hope you guys are well. If you are new to this channel wondering who is this boy, my name is Thabo Ndlovu, and I just want to say to you, welcome home, welcome home. This is a safe space, this is a nice space here. We laugh, we cry, we sing a lot. So you might as well just click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video, okay? Okay, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm not saying that because of formalities, but I really do appreciate you guys coming back. It really means so much to me when you guys come back. You put your comments, you like everything that you guys do. I really do appreciate you guys, and I really do love you guys. Thank you so much for that. Let's get into the video because I know you're here for that. Because one thing about my subscribers, we love is Ndlovu. Hence why. So I've got my drink. Don't worry, I've got my drink. It is hot, and this topic is hot. I am hot. Everything is just hot. But this started in This happened in 2018. I just graduated from Copa, and I was doing music there. So that was in 2017, 2018. I then told my parents, you know what? I want to go study graphic designing. And they were like, what? Wait, how does graphic and music go together? Guys, you guys know that when you want to study something, you find every reason to tell your parents you want to study that thing. So I told my parents, you know what? I'll be able to do my own cover sleeves. I'll be able to do my own billboards, whatever. I was just telling them a lot of things that I felt like I could do, you know? So yeah, my parents, God bless their souls, they're not dead, please don't get me wrong, they're still alive, but God bless them. They agreed, they eventually agreed, and I went to Damelin Menlyn. If you know that school, then you know it's right next to Menlyn. I just love that aesthetic, I love that vibe, I love the energy there, you know. When I went there, I was like, this is the school I want to be in. The architecture was giving, everything was just giving in that school. So yeah, I went there, and so there's this thing where I don't know the name of this. Please comment down if you remember it. Where, like, when you arrive in school, what do they call that week? Initiation, in something, man, in something. So during that course, I was just quiet, bruh. If you know me, on my YouTube, I'm very extroverted because I'm comfortable with you guys like that. I'm really comfortable with you guys like that. But in person, when I'm in a crowd of a lot of people that I don't know, more specifically, I keep to myself, you know, I keep to myself. So in that space of time, I was very kept to myself. And I remember these two chicks came up to me. They were like, hey dude, like, why are you sitting alone? Like, what is up with you? Let's just vibe. And I just liked the energy, so we became friends. You know, like the Three Musketeers, bro. We're like the Three Musketeers. So yeah, we became friends, and man, life was good. Life was really nice. My grades were good. You know how school is when you start out, man. Things are so easy, things are flowing. You're still getting into the gist of new things, you know, new environments, new friends. It was just that. So I was having a time of my life. And I think 1 month into it, I remember this one night, my friend called me from outside of school, by the way. My friend called me and told me, hey, I've got a situation and I need a place to crash. I just got kicked out of my place. I don't know where to go, and it's family, so it's a whole bunch of drama. I was like, okay, no, I can't leave my friend out, man. So I was like, okay, no, it's cool. Come crash at my place. My friend came, crashed at my place. When he got there, he was like, no, this is just it's not permanent. I'm gonna be here for like a week until I sort my things out, and then I'll get out of your hair. So I was like, no, it's chilled, you know. I didn't even bother telling my parents because I was just like, it's me just trying to help a friend out, you know. I'm genuinely just trying to help someone out. So cool. So my friend was there for a week. I'm still going to school. Things are cool. But the problem started when the first week became 2 weeks. The 2 weeks became 4 weeks. The 4 weeks became 2 months. And in that course of time, mind you, my friend is working, right? My friend is working, but I'm paying the rent. I'm paying the electricity. I'm buying the food. Petrol, it's me. Everything was literally on me. So I now started, I resented going back home because I felt like I was leaving school with stress and I came back home to stress. You understand? There was never time in between for me to just like woosah and find myself and whatnot. And on weekends I had to drive back home, and when I was home, it would be church, events, come back, school, home, responsible. Like it was just a whole bunch of mess that I could not. It was really suffocating me, and it started now reflecting on my schoolwork or my school life, much rather, because when this one went to work, I would stay home, and I'd feel like that was the time for me to calm down, you know. And I started finding comfort in that, you know, because I started like, so it was affecting me because now I wasn't going to school, right? I wasn't going to school, and this was happening like very frequently now, like very frequently. And I'm not one person to confront a person, right? I wanted to confront my friend to say, why are you not leaving? Like, leave me, because I'm living alone. Initially, I wanted to live alone. Like, leave me. But anyway, I'm not that person. So I just kept quiet. That arrangement was going on. I was paying for everything. And my friend was living off of me. Cool. I remember then one time, Damelin, I hated Damelin. I hated Damelin for this. But I remember one time, Damelin then sent a message to my parents, the pairs. Why they send messages to the pairs of the scholars? Why don't they send messages to the scholars to say, hey, this is what's going on? Why do they send them to our parents? But anyway, Damelin decided to send my parents an email to say, hey, your kid has been missing school, and it's been quite some time, and at the rate that is going, if he skips more classes, he might not be able to write exams. So my mother then called me. It's like, hey, Thabo, I got a call. What's going on? What are you doing there? I'm like, ish. Mind you, my mother is calling me. My father is on the way to the school. I'm telling my mother, ish, no, mama, man, I did miss a couple of dates, but it wasn't a lot, and I think they mixed me up with Onyumfana, who has the same name and the same surname, you know. So I think it's just a mistake on their part, but I'll sort it out. He's like, oh, okay, fine. Ganti, my dad is there at school. My dad goes to my teacher, and she's like, hey, your child has been missing these and these and these days, this and this and this assignment. There were assignments that I had not submitted, guys. Like, it was a lot. But anyway, my teacher's telling my parents that, right? Telling my dad that. Cool, I didn't know about it. So I think it's about an hour after my mom called, my dad now calls me. He's like, hey, dude, can we meet up? How was your day? I'm like, no, my day was cool. He's like, how was school? He's like, no, school was cool. It was chilled. You know, whatever. Sharp. He's like, okay, no, I'm in town, but can we meet up? You know, I just want to see you and we talk and whatnot. Cool. I have no cooking idea or cooking clue that my dad had actually gone to my school. Go down. Friends at my place, right? Still at my place. I go down and we meet up at like near State Theatre, like at the parking. Yeah. We meet up and we talk. He pulls out this huge file. If you know that file, if you know that my siblings all know that book, he pulls out this huge book, he opens it up. So I went to your school, you missed days, this. He's stating facts, bruh. Stating facts. I'm there like, ooh.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
He's stating facts. This and this and this and this and this assignment you have not submitted, you need to submit it. If you don't submit it, you're not going to be able to write, you're going to fail. In fact, you're going back home. Pack your things, take your things, whatever you can. Come back here.
You're going home.
Yo! Guys, I was, yo. I felt so defeated. I felt so defeated. I was like, no, I'll change. I'll change my character. Lord, I pray. Guys, I was gonna change. I was like, no, there's no way I'm going back home. But eventually, my dad was like, okay, change your ways, go back to school, fix your life, and pass these grades. By the way, if you fail, you're gonna go back home. Regardless of whether you finish this year or not, you're gonna go back home. I'm like, oh no, it's chilled. Fine. I now start reassuming my schooling schedule. I go back to school, I go back to my classes, you know. But my pressure of my friend at my place is still weighing in on me, you know. It's like, dude. Anyway, I do that. So it's back to my normal schedule. I go back home, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, and all. Then it was time for our exams. When exams came, they were giving us pointers as to what to study. Obviously, like guidelines. There were things I did not even know about. There were things that were supposed to be done by me, Ekasini, and I was not there. So it was just a whole bunch of mess. There was information I could not get a hold of. So I called my friend, Unomti. She was the smartest one in the group, right? So in our group, there was a smart one, which was Nomti. There was the creative one, which was me. I was very creative. Yabo. And then there was that other one. Hey, it was a lot, guys. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I called Nomti, hey, we have to study this. I can't find it. She's like, hey, bruh, you attended class. This is what you would have done, and this is what you did in class, so I can't help you with that. Sharp. I continue to study, do my best. I go to my exam. I write. Chilled. Now, Damien also has this. I want to swear so bad. I want to curse, but I'm not. It has this stupid policy that they send parents digital reports and they give you, the student, the actual report, right? Like the physical report. So I don't know what had happened, but they had not given my parents or sent my parents the digital report, but they'd given me the actual report. So my mouth was constantly calling me saying, Thabo, what's going on? I'm like, look, I passed. I did pass. I did not fail. I passed, but I just made it. You know, hey, that was me. So I was just like, no, sorry about that. So that was, but anyway, so Damien has this like stupid policy, like this stupid policy where they send the people who pay the money all the information about what's going on with their money. Why don't they tell the person who is actually the one using their money what is going on with the parents' money? You get, I was just so pissed. So they send parents like digital reports, and then they give you the student the physical report, right? So there was no way in which you could lie or say I didn't get a report or whatnot, because your parents would have had the report even before you had it in your hand. You get it? Cool. But I don't know what had happened. They did not send my parents my report, and I already had my physical report. Cool. So when I saw my report, look, I did not fail. I just barely made it. When I mean I barely made it, bruh, I barely made it. Like, I was writing by my 30, by my 50, by my, I was just on the minimum, the bare minimum. And mind you, my parents had said if I fail, I need to pack my things and go back home. Whether it's mid-semester or whatnot, I would need to go back home. Luckily, I passed, but I was just like, these marks are not going to be impressive. This is as good as going back home. So I told my parents, I didn't actually tell my parents that I actually got my report. What I did was I took my report, I went to the laptop, I sat down, I forged that report. Font for font, spacing for space, every single thing had to look exactly the same. Now, the one thing that I could not forge is the logo and the signature, obviously. So what I did then, and I'm not giving you guys tips, I'm just telling you what I did. I'm not giving you guys tips. So if you do this, don't come back and say, Thabo told us to. No, didn't tell you guys to do anything. You did it at your own risk. But anyway, so the school emblem or logo or whatnot, and some of the information and the signatures, obviously you can't forge that, right? So I took them, cut them out, and then pasted them on. But how I would avoid those black lines, that black outline, I took a Tipex and put it around It looked. I then, after the exams, obviously, I then sent that to my parents, and my mother was like, "Ooh, child," and mind you, it was a drastic difference from what I had gotten on my original report. So if I had maybe received 40%, I said I received 62%. Right? That's how stupid I was. I was so stupid. Anyway, so my parents are like, "Ooh, you worked hard, boy. We thought you would fail, but you worked hard. So congratulations." But I think at the back of their mind, they're like, something's not right, but they didn't entertain it anyway. Cool. And then there was this one stupid time when this one stupid lady, I don't know your name, but I'm coming for you. I am coming hard for you, lady Anonymanza. So this lady, she decided, let me go check if every parent actually got their kids' report. I'll go check if every parent got their kids' report. My parents did not get the report. They sent my parents the report. So now my mother is calling me. "Hey, Fanas, what's going on? We received a report from your school saying these are your actual results. But the one that you gave us and the one that is sent are two different things. Like, what gives? What's going on?" So I was like, Mama, there's two Thabos and like we have the same surname. So I'm not the only person. My friend was complaining about this, that they did this to her parents. What. I just made an excuse, bruh. Cool. My mother's like, okay, cool. Later on, my mother then goes to what you call. My mother goes to school. She's furious. She's like, I can't be paying so much money so you guys can make such stupid mistakes. What is what? She took the report that they gave her through the email. She took my report. What is what? I need my child's school results. They're like, "Ma'am, you were pranked. Your own child pranked you. That report is forged. The one we sent you is authentic. And because that is forged, we now need to open a case against that because that's illegal." Ooh! When she called me saying, "I went to your school and they gave me your actual report and they said the one that you gave me was actually fake and now they need to open an investigation because this is illegal. This is illegal." Yo, I was so scared. I was so scared. I remember I was in my flat. I was just like defeated. I was like, why? But anyway. Cool. She's like, "Drive back home. See how you get home. We need to discuss this." On my way there, I'm just thinking, oh God, I need to tell them an excuse. But I was like, you know what? Game's up. I just need to be honest. I went back home thinking they would be so furious with me. They literally just sat me down and said, "Boy, what's going on?" I told them the actual story and they're like, "Okay, there's no use of us being mad. We just need to find a way forward because this thing has a possibility of taking you to jail. So there's no use in us getting mad. We'd rather find a way forward." Cool. While I was there at home, thinking of what to do, because then they sent the first email. Demelin then sent a first email saying that there'd be a hearing, but before that hearing, I'd need to gather my evidence to support any statement that I made. Cool. Finally, they then sent an email saying they confirmed the date and the time of the actual hearing that I was supposed to go to. That date came and I left with my uncle. Luckily, my uncle was part of I think it was like a board of some sort in high school. So he was like, "I know these things. I know how they work. They're going to be tough on you. They are not going to take any BS from you. You just need to be honest about it. Be honest, show remorse, and you'll be fine." I went there, went to the school. I did exactly that. I was crying, guys. I was like crying. I was like, wow. Oh, I looked so stupid because of my stupid actions. But anyway, I went there. I told them my story. I told them facts upon facts upon facts. Added a bit of kara, facts upon facts upon facts upon facts. And then Called there, then spoke to my uncle at the side, and then we left. Not even like 40 minutes afterwards, they sent an email saying, "Good to know, you know what? They're not gonna press charges. They're just gonna write a warning, but I should not do this thing again. I can come back to school and resume my schooling and what." So by the time I got back home, I then told my parents what had happened, and then my parents are like, "Boy, be honest with us. Do you want to actually go back to school? Don't do it for us. Just do it for yourself. Do you actually want to go back to school?" I was like, no. It was nice, but no. So they were like, "Okay, no. Let's then just leave, you know." And that was that, you know. In the entire situation, guys, I thought I was gonna go to jail. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna go to jail. But anyway, I didn't end up going to jail. My parents were chilled with it. Obviously, they were like, "Don't do this thing again. Like, this is big. What you did was big, you know." But it's something I'm comfortable with talking about now because it's something that's past. It's something that doesn't haunt me. It's something that doesn't traumatize me. And I'm owning up to my truth, and I'm owning up to what I did, you know? And that's what I want you guys to learn. That one, don't fake anything. Don't fake. Just be real. Don't fake your life. Don't fake anything. Just be real with yourself. Be real with people. And yeah, just live your life, man. So yeah, that is my story. I feel like I'm so controversial because I'm such a, like, I think when people look at me, they think of a gospel singer and Thabo who sings gospel and what. I'm not a holier than thou person. I'll never be a holier than thou person. I'm Thabo Ndlovu. I live my life according to how I feel best, and I'm not gonna live my life for people. I know you guys support me in whatever I do, and thank you guys for that. So yeah, that is my story. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you haven't subscribed until this point, please do hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you're notified every single time I drop another video. See you guys on the next one. Love you guys a lot. Peace.